Sit in the comfortable posture, shoulders relaxed, hands in Dhyan Mudra, first fingertip and thumb tip together, close the eyes, and we'll chant 3 long Omkar, then opening prayer. सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांति. Keep the eyes closed, join hands at back of the body and bow forward to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, come back up, rub the palms against each other. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face. Cover the eyes under the palms. Cross the fingers over forehead, open and close eyes few times. Slowly slide the hands down as very gently open the eyes. Welcome everybody. It's a Tuesday evening session. Jai Shri Krishna. Good evening. Let's start with some light exercise. Sukshma Vyayam. Waist and above. Palms together, up and down. Elbows straight. The arms preferably parallel to the floor. And palms 90 degree up, 90 degree down. And few times alternate. Make a fist and release. When release, spread the fingers apart. Keep the thumbs inside in a fist and press it. You can inhale and hold when press. Exhale, spread the fingers apart. Make a fist, inhale few times. And try to bend at all the knuckle joints. Now make a fist and roll them forward. Still try to not to bend at elbows. Few times roll them backward direction. Keep the palm straight. Circle them into one direction together. So up to the wrist joint, the whole arm remain still straight and back. Because if your arm is also moving, then there is no benefit. Okay, and swing the hands. Do with breath coordination. Inhale when raise elbows up. Exhale when you bring hands down. Join all the fingers on the shoulders. When you bring them down, just spread the fingers apart. Few times. In front. And few times sideways. Try to keep full awareness on the body movements. Now hold all the fingers over the shoulders and circle the folded arms. When elbows go up, inhale. Then Exhale, push them back and down. Push them back as much as possible. So elbows touch once per rotation, and also when we raise the elbows, make sure our palms, back of the palms, touch at back of the head. Few times the reverse. Okay. Inhale, raise both hands up. Exhale, twist towards one side, look back, align the chin with the shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, each time you keep pushing the knee forward and aligning the chin with the shoulder, which is at the back. Inhale up. Alternatively, both the sides, one by one. When you twist, fully exhale and try to look all the way back. You may hear some crackling sounds. So keep on going on both sides. Try not to lean so much back or sideways. Now whichever side you are in, just hold in a pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up and other side and hold it. 5. You can breathe in and out each time I count. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now interlock the fingers, place the palms over the forehead. Inhale, hold the breath as we press the forehead and palms against each other with gentle force. Release the breath, release the palm, same thing from the back. But when you do from the back, make sure pushing the elbows toward back side and let the chest expand. Again, front and back. And sideways. Do twice on both the sides. Okay. And both palms on the knees. Look straight. Sit straight. Inhale while in the center. Exhale. Turn just the head towards right side. Align the chin with the right shoulder and look sideways over the shoulder. Parsvadrashti on the right side. Hold at least 3 to 5 seconds. Inhale, come back to center. Turn the head towards left as we exhale. All the way towards left at maximum point you can reach. And 3 to 5 seconds hold it. Inhale, come back to center. One more time, right. And left. So feel the full stretch and hold it. Then come back to center. Now inhale, look up. Feel the stretch in thoracic area. Exhale, turn the head down, chest at the chin at the chest. One more time, inhale. Turn the head all the way up. Then exhale, bring it down. From down, start exhalation and turn the head towards the right side and keep going towards up. Make a big circle, gentle, steady circle, and start exhalation from top and head towards left and bring it down. Another circle from right to left. If you have neck injury, then do it slowly or try to avoid it. And then couple of times from left to right. Do with breath coordination. You can do most of these activities with closed eyes. So whenever you have to look at on a screen, if some reason, then you can just open the eye and look at. But with closed eyes, you can go more into inside you. And we will try to connect the body and mind through our breath. Okay. Now inhale while in the center. Exhale. Tilt the head towards one side, and same side you can just bring the palm, gently press it, the head even a little bit down, don't force it. Inhale, exhale, and on other side. Try not to move the shoulder blade and the trunk. That will remain vertical. One more time. Okay. Inhale, hands sideways. Exhale, put one palm on the floor, and as we keep folding the hands, look up, exhale, and bring the other hand completely down over the head, and make sure the knee on the other side shouldn't go up. So knees will remain same place where they were. Inhale, and on other side. And also when elbow is on the floor, so make sure you keep pressing the elbows down. So at least the lower back, we should not bend at the lower side of the trunk. We try to bend somewhere at the middle of the trunk. One more time. Do with breath coordination and look at the ceiling. And complete the second round on both the sides. So what happens is, if I let this hand loose, then I will go a little bit like this way, right? Because at that point I'm bending more towards the back. But if I just keep press my elbow down and closer, then at least the lower abdomen area will remain a little bit straight, and then it bends. Okay, come back next. Let's sit in the Dandasana, L shape. The pole pose, palms side of the body, the trunk completely vertical. Bring the toes towards the body, hold it few seconds and feel the legs are completely grounded. Then squeeze and release toes few times, all the toes. Now inhale, push toes forward, push them together. Exhale, bring them back towards the body. Inhale forward few times. Exhale backward. And few times alternate. So sometimes we may be utilizing one or two body parts or one or two joints. Sometimes in some activities maybe multiple, even more than two at a time. And keeping the toes together, circle them around the heels. And change the direction few times in opposite direction. Okay. Now let's fold the one leg. We'll do what it called the child carrying pose, Shishupalanasana. You can just bring it all the way sideways, keeping the other leg straight, toes stretch out. Inhale, exhale, bring the leg towards the other side. You should feel some stretch in multiple areas on the leg. So this will help the opening of the hip joints, activating and increase the blood circulation into pelvis area Okay, bring the leg, put on the other leg, interlock the fingers with the toe, few times, press the knees down to the floor, then exhale, just use the palm and bring knee to the chin. Inhale, push it down and hold it for a couple of seconds. Exhale, bring it up. 2 more times on the same side. So total 4 to 5 times on one side. And then switch to the other leg. Okay, and bring the left foot somewhere over the right thigh, interlock the right fingers with the left toes, use the left palm to keep pressing the left knee down few times, and try to keep the trunk as straight as possible. You might lean or at least bring the head closer to the knee, but try to bring knee all the way up. Inhale when you press it down and hold it for a couple of seconds. Exhale, bring all the way up 4 to 5 times. Okay, yes, your guess is right. We are doing Titli Asana. Fold both the legs, align the feet together, interlock the fingers, tightly press them, place them over the toes. Try to bring the knees all the way up and all the way down. A couple of times, and then start flapping just like butterfly wings. See, try it like, when we are doing this, just use some momentum. So when we are in speed, if we use the momentum with the weight of the leg, also it would go down. And see if you try to hold it on the floor. See if you can keep on bringing them closer down to the floor. Now roll side by side. Try to bring the body closer to the heels. You can hold the heels where they are. And you can get as close as possible. We are doing Bhadrasana or Bhaddasana. Sit straight. Keep pressing the knees down to the floor. Deeply inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen. Hold the breath 5 to 7 seconds each time. And during the whole time, make sure the spine is erect and knees are closer to the floor. With closed eyes, observe the extra stretches that goes into the pelvis area and hip joints. So do 3 to 4 breathing and holding. When you release the breath and when you breathe in and hold it, notice the difference, even some minor difference, notice. So if this is also called Puraka, Kumbhaka and Rachaka. We are inhaling, that's a Puraka. Kumbhaka is holding and then Rachaka, exhaling. Now roll side by side and make sure you should bring the knees all the way to the floor and push the body slightly away from the heels. Now hold the toes tightly. Inhale, look up. Deeply breathe in. Breathe out fully. Try to keep aligned the head and trunk. Bend the trunk all the way from the lower back. And bring it down. See if you can bring forehead to the feet. Inhale, come back up. Let's do one more time. Baddha Konasana. One more time. This time we will just, when we exhale, when we are going down, use elbows to push the shin bone back. You can push the shin bone or the lower leg back in order to pull the trunk forward and push it down. See if you can bring even your chin at the toes. You can inhale, exhale a couple of times. Each time you exhale, you can push the trunk and head even a little further down. Come back up. So now make a cross leg. So align both the lower leg and top of each other. It's just perfectly. If you look at the calf muscles, so they are on top of each other. So we are not just bringing it closer, but they are just on top of each other. And inhale, raise both hands up. Now try to bend at the lower back and bring both the palms on the floor and extend the palms all the way forward and try to press. Bring the chest all the way to the legs and press all the way down. So whichever the foot is on the top, that side you will feel lots of stretches into the hip joints. Inhale, come back up and switch the leg. Inhale, raise the hands up. Exhale, bend from the lower back. As far as possible, try to keep the biceps at the ears. And go all the way down and try to press the chest and the whole trunk as down as possible. You can even apply the weight of the trunk onto the leg. Inhale, come back up. Okay, now sit into Siddhasana, Swastikasana, Sukhasana, half Padmasana or full Padmasana, whatever posture you are most comfortable with. Padmasana is always better for pranayama and this kind of thing because it keeps the spine vertical. Let's do Parvatasana. Bring palms on the side, sit straight. You can close the eyes now. As we inhale, start bringing the palms together in front of chest. Exhale here. Inhale and raise both palms, place them over top of the head. Rest the palms here, exhale. Then inhale, extend both hands all the way up. So palms stretching toward the ceiling. The whole trunk is also stretched up. As you exhale, start lowering the palms back on top of the head. Continue exhalation. Bring the palms at chest and all the way down. Let's do 2 more times. Do with closed eyes. Do with breath coordination. Do with your own pace. And keep 100% awareness on breathing and the hand movements. Okay. If anybody remembers, what was that word? What was it called? Like, when we close the eyes and we try to bring the palms together, it did not happen like this, right? It did not happen like this. With closed eye also, we were able to bring our palms together. So that the body picture, what it called, there was just one word. So just you can put in a chat. And others, let's start with pranayama. Yeah, don't put to everyone, otherwise other people gonna start gonna see that too. So send it to me. So whoever remembers that word. If you remember partially, that's fine. You will still get 50 marks. I mean, not 50%. Deep breathe in, deep breathe out. We'll do Bhastrika Pranayam, hands in Dhyan Mudra. Relax the shoulders, trunk straight. We don't have to stretch the trunk just like so much, but it should be straight but relaxed. Haresh Bhai Dholkia, 100% right. Did a couple of messages popped up, but I didn't get to see them. I will look at. So deeply inhale, deeply exhale, close the eyes, and keep awareness at the nose where the hot air is leaving the nose and cold air is entering. As we breathe in and out, deep inhale, deep exhale. Also notice that when we inhale, our stomach is just popping out. As we exhale, is going back. So we are not doing reverse breathing. Just notice that too. Okay, breathe normal and relax. So next, let's bring our both hands on top of the shoulders, connect all the fingers together. So completely just look at the straight first. Inhale, exhale, keeping the trunk vertical, the twist on one side, and make sure the both elbows are still remain in the line with the shoulders. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, come back, go back on the same side, and do 10 times. Do a little bit faster as per your breathing limit, but try to breathe in and out fully. Deep breathe in, deep breathe out. Okay, relax, open the palms, let the vibrations a little bit settle down, and then we will do on other side. You might be feeling a little bit dizziness. Just normal breathe in and out. Don't do any movements. And let's do on the other side. So inhale while in the center. Exhale, go on the sideways. Inhale, come back. So it's basically halfway. We're coming to center and side. 10 more times. And once you complete 10 times, then open the palms up towards the ceiling and fully relax. No movements at all other than the breathing. Okay, and relax. Let's do Kapalbhati Pranayama. So what we will do is, we're going to do forceful exhalation, but consciously and forcefully we're going to exhale. So inhale, let it happen automatically. So as soon as we exhale, some air going to come back. So our focus is on exhalation only. So do once per second or once in a 2 seconds, depends on your comfort level. So sit straight, hands in Vayu Mudra. Vayu Mudra is roll index finger into root of thumbs. And you can rest them on the knee, sit straight, and we are breathing into the lower abdomen and breathe out completely. So forcefully. Okay, and conclude, breathe normal, and close the eyes, sit completely still, open the palms up toward the ceiling, feel the vibrations, feel the heartbeats. Try to listen to your body. You may be able to witness the heartbeats in arms, legs, chest, and many other places. Okay, relax. So, let me show the survey real quick. So we have Ashok Bhai Wagani help to actually he prepared the survey, and just a second. Let me know if you see the screen. You able to see the screen? Is visible? I cannot see you. Let me unmute you guys. So if any point, if somebody need to go unmute, at least you're able to do that. Yeah, Ashok, just raise the hand if you able to see the screen. Good, okay. Because while my screen is up, I can see only 2 or 3 people. So good. So here is the survey. So I'm going to send the link into the WhatsApp group. And so basically it will take just a couple of minutes. So obviously put full name, first name and last name. And if your passport has Patel, I don't care, because we're not going to send it to anywhere, right? So whatever your actual last name is, just use that. And if you want to use, you can just still say Patel and then in bracket, if you have last name, put it. If you don't, then don't worry. But as long as you have last name, just put it. So where are you located at? It's very important. Don't tell me that I live in Aldi, Virginia, because I don't know where Aldi is. And if you are somewhere in Atlanta area or some local center, I don't know. So just try to use the metro area nearby. So it's a Richmond, Washington DC, like you can say New York, New Jersey, or whatever, like, just New York or whatever the big metro area around. Try to avoid any small place. So location is important. Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Surat, whatever city. And how did you hear about cyber yoga? Because now some examples I have, perfect example from New Jersey. Couple weeks ago, some Parekh Ben joined. She was referred by Poonam Parekh. Poonam Parekh was referred by Zankhra Parekh. Zankhra Parekh was referred by Yashban, one family, and then he was referred by Khyati. Khyati was referred by Manisha, or Manisha was referred by Khyati, I don't know, and Manisha and Yashban referred by Kinnari. So that was real chain, okay, I'm telling you. So some places the chain all the way went to 8 or 10 different level. So over here you don't need to worry about the whole chain. Just say who you referred by. So just put first name, last name, and his or her location. And if you knew directly me, then if I knew you directly before, then you don't need to worry about it. You can just put my name on. Age group, because we have senior group separately, youth group separately, and our general, this yoga we call it general group. So you can select that, either whichever group you are in, because the same link going to in senior group and youth as well. And do you attend yoga session in group or single person? So several locations I noticed. Mothers, daughters also join. They attend together. Some place with the spouse, some place father, son. So, or some place siblings also. So depends on. So just select whatever appropriate option is. A small thing, but there is some reason. So at least we know when we make some changes in our sessions. At least we know how to do. When did you join this yoga group? Maybe 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Because whoever joined within a month, they are still in probation state, I guess. But you don't need to worry about the status. You just select like how long, roughly. There is no exact, you don't need to just say exact, but 6 months, 3 months, whatever. And sorry, I haven't joined yet because we have the people, several. They got all the information, but they haven't started they haven't attended any session yet. So they can select, say, I haven't attended yet. Which device do you use? Like, some people use iPad, mobile, computer, and other, whatever. So when you click other, just say other. So do you think length of yoga session for your age group is enough? Just whatever you think here is appropriate. If you say, okay, this is perfect, then say go with it, because 2 hours, many places they don't do 2 hours, many places. Some places they do. But we do only 3 times a week, right? So that's why 2 hours is more appropriate. The reason I'm saying you is because sometimes you ask somebody, they say 2 hours may be too long because they may be doing every day. So different things. So log off area over here, because some people, if they have genuine reason and they're getting off before Yoga Nidra, that's fine with genuine reason, right? Sometimes people have to just go appointment, some take care of the parent, just fine. But I just wanted to know, because sometimes people don't think Yoga Nidra is important or something like that. So at least, honestly, just don't need to worry about, but just whatever your true answer is, just provide here. We're not going to make any change, or not going to mention name or anything, but at least we know we have to make some change. Sometimes we bring the Yoga Nidra before, after, we might do something, but survey, that's why it's very important. So do whatever the best true answer for you. So if yoga has been helpful to you, then list which. So you can choose multiple, select all applicable here. So there are so many different areas. So you probably get multiple areas like knees and leg, foot, memory, anything. Or even simple, let's say in morning session, many people got benefits. Says, okay, they are now waking up regularly. So of course, select that and select whatever other things, memory, or you can just go with any of the thing. And if we forgotten anything, if Ashok Bhai forgot anything to write it down, then you can always put there is the section even below too. So do join morning Surya Namaskar. Just go with this and just choose appropriate answer. If you have to say only one thing you like most about yoga session, okay, one thing means you can go with some specific category. You can say, okay, I like, but please don't say Yog Nidra. I don't want to say I don't want to say Yog Nidra here. So see, you can say forward bending or backward bending. You can say a Surya Namaskar, or you can say some balancing poses, or like you can go with some specific pose name, or you can say specific category of the asanas. You can say it here. Also, even if you give, let's say, if you don't know balancing pose or anything, you can say Vrikshasana or something like that. So I can think that, okay, you're talking about balancing poses. Okay. So that would go here. Are you interested to join second session of treating frozen shoulder? We had frozen shoulder session, very good session led by Ashok Bhai Wagani. That was probably 6-7 months ago, and now we are already planning for the second one. So like to figure out how many people might be interested, and if you are interested, what specific things. Ashok Bhai, you can unmute if you want to add something here. If you have certain condition for you or for your family member or friend, maybe you might don't have any issue, but if you think that someone in your family, you might want to add them over here in that specific session, you can bring them in. And like what kind of things. So Ashok Bhai, when he put the presentation, he can just try to cover those things in. So it would be much more valuable session, customized session we can call it. Do you want to add anything, Ashok Bhai, here?
Sure. So the purpose is to cover the areas, prepare myself in case, if somebody says, well, I have a neck issue or shoulder or back, right? Then I can try myself researching and then see, how it can be helpful. The whole goal is, be prepare myself and address during the second session. In general, the purpose of the feedback of this survey is not to pinpoint any individual, but as a group. Let's say out of 200, we may have a statistic like 50 people has benefited from the memory, 20 maybe the knee issues. So that's what we wanted to kind of publish, not individual's name. And if you notice, we're just collecting your name, not your email, phone number, or anything, not even your age. So be genuine, answering the question. Don't think like the list of the benefit area is like a 20 things out there. Don't just blindly select all or one, two, and three. Be genuine. The result is going to be published. It's going to be shared with all of you, and the purpose is again to educate each other. So, for example, if we see, let's say, the back issue, back pain. If you see that the back pain resolution is the top of everything else, then you can tell your friends, family that, hey guys, try to do the yoga and look at these statistics, and it's helping other people, and you may get benefit as well. Uh, so that's the sole purpose to having all of these the surveys. And I want to add, even though you're joining the yoga with the family, with the spouse, when you reply individually because the benefit may be different for you versus your spouse or versus your family members. So take your time. I'm gonna say behalf of everybody, Bakulbai is kind of spending tremendous time with us, forcing us, inspiring us. and we can at least spend 2-3 minutes for each survey. So at least that's what we owe him. So please be genuine and have an answer for each of your family members.
Thank you, Ashok bhai. I think you brought up a good point. So if husband wife both are regularly attending the session or irregularly, but both fill out separately, but do mention that whenever you say they're okay with spouse, then you have to mention who is spouse because sometimes I probably don't remember. So at least I know that okay, this is the one family kind of thing. So you can mention his or her name, and where you're gonna mention it probably in.
Can I add more?
Yeah, we can add one next to it. So that
Yeah,
would be a good
just
idea.
one thing. So number 15 is basically from our previous frozen solder session. If you have any benefit or if you learn elsewhere and you wanted to kind of share to others, definitely you're welcome. I need your help basically. By telling one person is not enough. If more people say the same thing, it may help others to kind of understand the benefit of yoga. And my stuff is 100% resolved, by the way. My frozen shoulder is out of the window. I have another problem though, but that's because of something that I overdid. But my frozen shoulder is gone. Uh,
There are a couple of people, or like month ago or so, who told me about their shoulder issue, and they didn't aware of your session we had several months ago. So I forward the YouTube link, and they watched it, and I didn't follow see how it's going, but we'll hear from them soon. So the next one here, see, because we know how to write, we know how to the put things in, right? So don't just say thank you. I already accepted everybody thank you, so you don't have to just say thank you, but at least try to be creative. Try to just because we don't have much writing skill left anymore, but try to be just type down genuinely whatever you think about it because sometimes you think that but you are lazy enough, not you means I'm not just pointing to one of you but even myself too, whenever I have to do survey I have to type something. If not necessary I will just say okay good or something like that. So just try to avoid those simple things. Say over here like what you got benefited or what not over here. So this is over here. That's why Ashok Bhai mentioned that if you would like to write other than just thank you, then you just express your appreciation here. And I honestly, I tell you, I do appreciate the comments. I really do. Because I received so many comments when we completed 1 year last week. So many good comment with like, what they've gone through. Because sometimes they try to avoid saying in public, but I got some comments. It's really helped me a lot. That's it. So we probably add only one thing that whenever you have select your spouse is also involved in this activity, so I need to know who he or she is. Okay, great. So this is it, and I think Nitakshi asked me like what is the general session and senior session. So we have senior session runs once per month, only first Monday. I mean first Sunday of every month. So that's the senior session. And general session, as I said, whatever we are sitting here in all these 2 hours yoga, those are I call it general yoga session. We have weekly 3 sessions, and the other one is senior. It's totally separate, and we just sit down in a chair. We don't even use mat on that session. Great. So I don't think we need to waste any question answer on survey thing. So I'm gonna send out the link. So you will.
Kulbai,
Yes. Yes. Nilakshmi.
senior, when you say senior session, what is the age group in that senior session?
Age group is whoever think they are senior, they can come into that session.
Okay, okay.
We have so many seniors here doing yoga with us, and there are so many people like 5 years even elder than me is also coming in senior sessions. So there is no, I don't want to say any borderline. Yeah, we can talk about it. Okay, and you can use both. There are several people attends both. Okay, great. And thank you, Ashok guys. Thanks so much. We've been working on this past few weeks, actually back and forth. We just didn't get chance to post it. So again, I'm going to mute all and allow you. So whenever you need to unmute, you can go ahead and unmute. So let's spread the legs apart. Keep the knees straight. Upavishta Konasana. Look up. Fully exhale and bend down. Grab the feet. Push the trunk down, all the way down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale and go all the way down. Yep. And the યશબનના બેન મેં જે કીધું ને એ માધવીબેન સોની હું ત્યારે મને મગજમાંથી નીકળી ગયું હતું માધવીબેન. So it is a long chain. I think that's the longest chain we probably have. Inhale, look up, turn the shoulder blade towards left. Exhale, bend forward. So not giving so much instruction today. Try to bring forehead to the knee. Inhale, come back up and other side. Let's do one more time on both sides. So again, turn towards left leg. Fully exhale and go down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up and on the right side. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Both legs together. Inhale, look up, raise both hands up, even lean a little bit backward, try to expand the chest. Exhale, bend from the lower back, tuck the stomach in, apply the Uddiyana Bandha and go all the way down. Inhale, come back up. One more time. Paschimottanasana. Tuck the stomach in. Inhale, come back up. And let's do complementary pose. Bring the palms at back of the body. Inhale. Raise the body up, push the toes towards the floor. See if you can bring them, the heels and toes to the floor, and push the head at back of the body. And you can go halfway if you are able to do Purva Uttanasana fully. You can bend at the elbows and keep the elbows on the floor and drop the head at the back and raise the lower back up. So that's the halfway. Okay, bring the body down, sit in Dandasana, and we will do Marichasana. Fold the right leg, bring the right foot few inches away from the left knee. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale, bend slightly forward and bring the right arm. Hold it outward of the right knee. Bring the left hand around the back, connect them together, sit straight, look straight for a few seconds, then fully exhale, try to bend down a little bit further forward. Inhale, come back, and after that, try to do Vakrasana. During Vakrasana, you can bring the right foot closer to the left knee. You can fully exhale and turn the head towards back. Try to align the chin with the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to Dandasana and bend at the left knee. We'll do Marityasana on the left side. So this pose is very good for immunity. We are doing on the left side. The spleen, S-P-L-E-E-N. Gujarati માં આપણે એને કહીએ બરોળ. That's responsible for creating immunity in the body. This will get activated, will get massage. Look straight, then exhale, bend forward as much as you can. And proceed towards the Vakrasana. You can do easy one too, like you can just hug the knees, or you can just bring the hands outward, or you can do all the way the extended one. Okay, inhale, come back. Next we'll do Gomukhasana. So use the hands to correct the posture first. You can just do this, whatever you want to do. So prep, right? And then sit, try to sit straight, whichever knee is up. That side hand will go from the top. Other hand will go directly at the back, connect them together. You can use yoga belt, strap, napkin, anything. Once you make both the hands connected, make sure the trunk is straight. Look at the level of eyes, or this point you can close the eyes and you can imagine the whole posture in mind. And you can also quickly scan the body to see what kind of feeling each body part joint is getting. It might be compression, expansion, like touch kind of feeling. And get into the other side. Switch the side gently. And again, make the posture correct, look straight. And release the hands. Okay, let's sit into Madrasana. Okay, keep the knees just a little bit apart, not too much far apart. Sit on the heels, diamond pose or thunderbolt pose. Let's do Mandukasana. Extend both hands forward, make tight fist, thumbs inside. Deeply inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen. Put the top of the fist slightly above the navel, not at the navel, but slightly above the navel. Forcefully exhale and bend forward. Don't leave the heels. Try to bring the head all the way closer to the floor. When you can no longer bend down, that point you can tilt the head slightly up. And notice tilting the head slightly up, it will add some more pressure into the navel area. Inhale, come back up. Let's do one more time, more effectively, more efficiently. Okay, inhale, come back up, and we'll do complementary pose. Stay on Vajrasana first to start with. Bring both palms at the back of the body to support the body. Very slowly start leaning down towards back. You can bring both the elbows on the floor. If you want to stay here, this is the halfway. You can drop the head at the back of the body, and you can relax the lower back and try to keep the knees at the floor. And if you want to go fully into the pose, then you can slide the hands forward and let the whole trunk area, the whole back be on the floor. So the back and back of the head stays on the floor. You can even bring both palms up and you can rest them on top of the thighs. Supta Vajrasana or Supine Vajrasana. And by the way, Ashokbhai Waghani and Hareshbhai Dholakia from Connecticut, they both answered correctly. Proprioception was the correct word for the location thing I asked earlier. So whenever you need to come out of the pose, grab the ankles, push the elbows down to the floor, and bring the body up back to Vajrasana posture. Let's do Ustrasana. Keep the knees and feet separated, same as the shoulder width or the hip joints. We'll do half camel pose. Bring the palms at the hip joint, fingers pointing down. Inhale, look up, bend down as much as you can, drop the head at the back, keep pushing the pelvis forward, and try to keep bringing the elbows closer to each other. So you just apply the force, keep pushing the pelvis forward, keep pushing the elbows towards each other, and keep dropping the head at the back. 10, 9, 8. As I do countdown, just keep on applying those three forces more and more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Inhale, come back up and go into diamond pose again, Vajrasana. And bring both palms side of the feet, palms facing up. Inhale. As we exhale, bend down and try to bring the forehead on the floor between the knees. So try to do complete forward bending. And you can inhale, exhale here. Deeply, deep inhale, deep exhale. But you have to relax the whole back and the hip joints, shoulders. And head is rested on the floor. So don't hold any muscles. Okay, inhale, come back up. And now we are standing feet together, going into Tadasana, palm tree pose. Inhale, go on the toes, lift the heels up, join palms together, interlock the fingers, push the palms towards the ceiling. exhale, bring it back. Let's walk on the toes, make 2 circles, walk around the mat, walk on the toes, and then 2 circles, we'll walk on heels. Separate the legs far apart. Both palms at the waist. So we are keep holding our trunk area vertical, but we're just twisting. So we're not gonna lean towards sideway or anyway. Same place. Try to keep it vertical. Inhale in the center. Exhale. Turn towards one side and try to look all the way back. So we are twisting at the waist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, go towards the other side. Try to keep the hips not to move so we can feel the great twist. Let's do one more time, both sides. એક વાર કીધું તો ખબર છે બે ઓલી નટ જામી ગયું હોય ને ખોલવી હોય તો એક નટને આપણે આમ પકડી રાખીએ અને બીજીને ફેરવે બે જો હારવાર ફરે તો ન ખુલે રાઈટ એટલે આપણે એક આપણે વેસ્ટથી રોટેટ કરવું છે એટલે વી જસ્ટ લોઅર પોર્શનને આપણે હોલ્ડ કરી રાખીએ સીધું અને પછી આ મિકેનિકલનું એક્ઝામ્પલ આવી ગયું સોરી bring the feet little bit together. We will do swaying palm tree pose about 2 feet apart. Interlock the fingers, raise the palm up. Inhale, exhale, and whichever side we are bending towards, try to push the hip on the same side. Otherwise, our hip gonna go totally on opposite side. And try to bend from the upper back, the side of the trunk, middle of the trunk, sideways. Keep the elbow straight. Keep looking at the ceiling. Inhale, come back to center. So apply all these instructions. Exhale, bend on the other side, keep looking at the ceiling, elbow straight. Okay, one more time. Side bendings just before Surya Namaskar. Some days we use this to do sideway bending. The Sanskrit name is, do anybody remember what it called in Sanskrit? English swaying palm tree pose. Legs apart, turn the one foot the outward, bend at the knees. Inhale, raise the other hand up. Exhale, bend the hand down and look at the ceiling. The both arms will make one straight line, vertical line. Look at the ceiling. The other palm, if you cannot reach floor, you can put over the foot or grab at the ankle as far as you can go down. Okay. And other side. This is Parsva Konasana. If we don't bend our knees, that will be Trikonasana. And if we bend, is a Parsva Konasana. Okay. Let's do one more pose on the same feet position. Again, go back, bend at the knees. And so whichever knee is bent, that side hand will go under the thigh, bent down completely, and the other hand will go back, connect both the palms together and look at the ceiling. Keep pushing the waist area further down. So the trunk and trailing leg will make one line and look at the ceiling. Okay, come back. And on the other side. So I will do this side, so my hands will be at the back. So switch the side. So whichever knee is bent, that hand will go under the leg and other hand will go at back of the body. Connect them together. Even go further down and look at the ceiling. And keep on breathing. Breathe in and out normal. Okay, and come back. Relax the legs. Let's do some balancing poses. Tree pose. Make sure the one foot is firm on the floor. Even you can spread the toes a little bit apart. Make sure it has a good grip. Initially, you can just raise the other leg a little bit, just if you are not much familiar with this pose. If you knew already, you don't need to wait for the instructions. And you can just grab at the ankle, bring the heel all the way at the perineum. So the foot will fully align with inner thigh of the other leg. You can bring both palms together at the chest for beginner people. And if you have a little bit balance, and if you think you found the proper balance, then you can raise both hands up and you can connect them over the head. Try to keep the elbows straight. And this knee should go sideways. It should not be holding up, or it should be sideways. So the good trick is, some people say that, okay, because the cloth is not good, it's slippery or something, but no. If you bring the heel all the way up, then it will be locked. Because knees, because of the weight, it's going to go down, right? So heel will automatically for the counterbalance will be locked there. And if you done one side, switch on the other side. So once you are in a pose, you can gaze any still object in front of you. That will help to maintain some balance. Vrikshasana, tree pose. So any of the balancing poses are really good to keep the mind in present moment. It's not going to go in future, not going to go in past. And if you stay in this pose for half minute or minute, then you will feel so much peace. Second one, raise the leg a little bit and bring it down, raise it up a little bit and bring it down. Just stay on one foot. And then When you have a good balance, fold at the knee, and on the same side, using the first two fingers, grab the big toe and bring the leg straight in front. First bring it in front and hold it. You can keep the other palm at the waist if you want to, and then you can bring the foot sideways. The other foot will stay on the floor where it is. Just bring it on a sideway. And once you have very good balance over here, then you can even look on the opposite direction. So turn the head on the opposite direction of the leg. And once you complete, then go on to the other leg. So first little bit go into some balance. You can just like a pendulum, try to stay on one foot. So we're just signaling the other leg that okay, we are trying to maintain the balance on that foot. And very slowly fold at the knee, grab the big toe, straighten it in the front and hold it. Bring the leg sideways and once you figure out that you have a good balance and stability, at that point you can turn the head toward the other side. So with practice we can stay, keep the head on other side and leg on other side, but it will need a little bit more practice on that. So that the pose name is, just raise the hand if you know the name. You don't have to say. Just raise the name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. 7, 8 people know the name. Good memory. Say, મેં શું કીધું હતું કે long term memory માટે સારું છે. Okay.
Just quick update.
Yeah.
Especially આ આસન છે ને અમે બે ભેગા થઈને યાદ રાખેલું છે, અડધો ભાગ મેં અડધો એણે.
Okay. હવે બે આખું વારા ફરતી આખું બોલી દો. પેલા કોનો વારો? Ladies first.
બોલ. ઉત્તિષ્ઠ હસ્ત પાદ અંગૂઠા છે.
લે કે છે બોલ ને પાછો બોલે છે તું. ઉત્તિષ્ઠ હસ્ત પાદાંગુષ્ઠાસના. Great. No, that's very good asana. You can, if you Google it, you will find so many posts on that particular and the same name. And there is no, I don't see any other easy name for that pose even. It's everywhere it just says that name. In English actually they translated into the English name. Anyways, so we got a little bit relaxed on that. So let's do eagle pose. Is there anyone just come quickly to the camera if you want to show demo eagle pose, because we cannot wait too long. I know 3-4 people already showed demo in past, and there are some advanced practitioner in a group, so I don't want to show them too. I like to say someone new started. So you can, actually in our youth session yesterday, kids did very good too. Okay, lock the feet, and then at the last you can intertwine the hands like eagle. Come on, I need to stop talking. Somebody need to stop me. Okay, so if you talk in balancing poses, that's not gonna work. Go on other side. I probably turn the side so you can see it better. Okay. So if we unable to lock the legs like this, you don't have to. You can go just this far, that's fine. Even further back, that's fine. But good idea is, because when I was doing this pose, until we started our sessions here, I was not able to bring my leg all the way here. I was able to do somewhere here. But as soon as I realized that I'm able to bring my leg here, that's the best posture because it locks. So then you don't need to worry about the legs. And only thing you need to worry about is the upper part. So I didn't knew that before, so I was not trying to lock that, but that was most important. Jojo Arshaven. તમારા ટેકો મજબૂત છે એટલે વાંધો નહીં. ઓકે, તો આપણે વૃક્ષાસન કર્યું, ઉત્તિષ્ઠ હસ્ત પાદાંગુષ્ટાસન, and then we did eagle pose. Let's do 2 more balancing pose. Virabhadrasan 3. So if you remember, the final posture is this. Right, just raising one leg up, both hands forward and trunk also down. So how you get into this pose? There are several ways you can get into, but I just wanted to show you which pose it is. If you are confused between 3 and 4, so that was the 3. So Virabhadrasan 3. Some people find like raise both hands up and keeping the biceps at the ear, lower the trunk along with the arms as you kick the other leg back. So some people find this way easy. Some people find start with both the hands, the fingertips on the floor, kicking the one leg back, keeping that in a posture, and then raising the hands up. So either way, or you can just hold the leg and you can get into the pose. So 2-3 different ways. Good. Raise the leg a little bit up. A little bit up. But you have to do it very slowly. Any balancing pose, if you rush to do the pose, we won't be able to stay too long. Yeah, and sometimes we get into the pose, but we might not be able to push the trunk even further down. But we need to try pushing the trunk down. So it should go parallel to the floor. And when we do that, if you notice the multiple parts on the legs, they get stretched and benefit. Top of that is, main benefit is the left and right part of the brain because of the balancing pose. Okay, so that was Virabhadrasan 3. And let's do Virabhadrasan 4. That is also balancing. So Virabhadrasan 4 is pretty similar, except we're just gonna grab the ankle. Hold one leg, grab the ankle very slowly. Bend the trunk down, make it to parallel to the floor as we raise the hand up, and try to bring the biceps at the ear. And last, we can just pull the folded leg all the way up. And again here, it would be a good idea to have a trunk and the hand, the extended hand, parallel to the floor and keeping the behind the leg as far up as possible. So away from the body. Wow, so many people doing very nicely. Okay, few done on one side, or at least tried on one side, then start with the second side. See, what also you can do is, if you have a good chair, stable for practice, right? You can just use that, and you can just, only you need just very little bit tiny support, right? You can just put the fingertip on the chair, and you can try to make the balance. So at least the all other muscles learn that thing, right? And slowly, you don't need chair anymore. So you can do that way too. So props are really important. And on the other side. Okay. So that is Virabhadrasana 4. 1 and 2 we've been doing every day in morning during Surya Namaskar. Also in session also we do once a while. Next, let's do Paschim Namaskar. Connect the fingertips at the lower back, then you can push them all the way up and push the elbows towards back. Spread the legs apart. Inhale, turn towards one side. Exhale, bend forward. See if you can bring forehead closer to the knee. Inhale, come up and switch to the other side. Okay, and you can interlock the fingers and roll the shoulders back and push them down, so away from the ears. Inhale, then exhale, bend forward and let the body go as forward as possible. Let it be loose, don't stop it, and raise both the palms up towards the ceiling. Try to keep the knees straight. Okay, inhale, come back up and bend a little bit the backward and relax. Okay, let's lay down on the stomach. Extend the hands forward and toes towards back. So the ankles on the floor, you can say that. With next inhalation, raise the hands, head, chest, chin up, and raise both legs up. Superman pose. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, fold both the arms and lay down in Makarasana. So at least 10 seconds. Full relax, don't hold any muscles. Can close the eyes, breathe in and out normal. Relax the whole body. Now bring both legs together, toes stretch out, and bring both palms on top of each other under the chest. Both elbows go sideways. So the elbows and wrist all will be in one straight line. Try to bring forehead on the floor first. Inhale, raise both hands, raise the whole upper body up. Feel the full stretch at the lower back. Let the lower back relax. Don't hold it up. And look up towards the ceiling. Both elbows straight. Exhale, bring the body down back to Makarasana, crocodile pose. Bring both palms side of the face, palms facing down, toes on the floor. Let's go on the downward dog pose. So toes and heels on the floor. Push the trunk as down as possible. Feel the stretch into the calf muscles and hamstrings. From here, bring the knees on the floor, knees vertically under the hips. Might need to adjust the body a little bit. So it should not be like this or like this or like this. So the wrist will be directly vertically under the shoulders and knees under hips. Inhale, look up. Try to make the spine downward arch. Exhale, bend down, rotate the navel. Try to make the spine upward arch. Do 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. Down. And last round. Up. And down. Now let's lay down on the back, turn around. So bring both knees closer to the chest and embrace them. You can use the fold the arms, grab the elbows on the opposite side, fully exhale. Lift the head up and try to bring the face closer to the knees. Power Muktasana with both the legs together. Okay, straighten the legs. Now extend both hands at the back and toes forward. Ustikasana, stick pose, full stretch. Give a big, good stretch. Whenever we come out of the Yoga Nidra, I will remind to say that do the stretch, do the stick pose. So this is stick pose or Ustikasana, full stretch. And release. Now bring both the palms, side of the body. Lift the legs up and lift the hands up and upper body up. Going to the Naukasana, both knees straight, elbows straight. Look the toes through the fingers. So bring the body back to Shavasana, both legs separated at least couple of feet, toes pointing outward, palms facing ceiling, fingers semi-closed, head, neck and trunk straight line, and hands away from the body as far as you can bring them until you feel comfortable. And fully relax. You can close the eyes. So this posture is Shavasana. So during Yoga Nidra also we should be in this posture. There is no movement. Now bring both legs together, both palms facing down. Inhale, raise both legs up. Knees straight. This is Ardha Halasana, or we can say Uttan Padasana. And hold it for at least 20 more seconds. And after that, we will be lowering them down just inch by inch. You can keep the palms pressing down to the floor in order to support the body. Start lowering the legs. Do just inch by inch. Don't speed up. Specifically when there are couple of feet above the floor, make sure you are engaging the core muscles and keep bringing the feet inch by inch or centimeter by centimeter down. And lay down in a shavasana. Let's do leg rotation quickly. Take at least 5 to 10 second break in between. So the next we will do leg rotation. Lift the one leg up 60 degree and go into the biggest circle possible. 1, 2, 3 and make a 3 circles. Reverse. 1, try to keep the knee straight. 2, push the toes out when foot goes away. And 3, now bring the other leg up 60 degree. 1, 2, 3 and reverse. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and lay down in Shavasana. I'm going to set up the Yoga Nidra audio, and meantime you guys get into the fish pose, Matsyasana. Try to bring the whole trunk area up, and keeping the trunk up, bring the top of the head back on the floor. Right after that we will be doing Yoga Nidra, and during Yoga Nidra try to still the body completely. For further comfort you can cover yourself, you can turn the lights down if you want to. So in next 10 to 15 seconds come out from the fish pose. Okay, get ready for Yoga Nidra.
अब आप गहरी सांसें लेना शुरू करें। गहरी सांस अंदर और बाहर। एक बार फिर से गहरी सांस अंदर और बाहर। पुनः एक बार अंदर आती हुई सांस आपको ताजगी दे रही है, शक्ति दे रही है, और बाहर जाती हुई सांस आपके तनाव, टेंशन, तकलीफों को आपसे दूर ले जा रही है। और अब आपका मन शांत होने लगा है। आसपास के आवाजों के साक्षी बनिए। उनके साथ कोई लड़ाई नहीं करनी है, सिर्फ उनको सुनना है। एक साक्षी भाव। और अब धीरे धीरे आपका शरीर ढीला पड़ने लगा है, और ज्यों-ज्यों आपका शरीर ढीला पड़ रहा है, आपका मन शांत होने लगा है। जो भी हो रहा है उसको होने दें। किसी भी अनुभव को जज ना करें। अपनी चेतना को अपने पैर की उंगलियों पे ले जाएं left toes and right toes। उसको अपने मन की आंखों से देखें, महसूस करें और ढीला छोड़ें। अब अपने ध्यान को अपने दोनों एंकल्स या टखनों पे ले जाएं। एंकल में मौजूद तनाव को, टेंशन को महसूस करें और ढीला छोड़ें। दोनों टखने विश्राम कर रहे हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को धीरे से अपने दोनों पिंडलियों या काफ मसल्स पे ले जाएं। वहां की संवेदनाओं के साक्षी बनिए और धीरे से दोनों पिंडलियों को ढीला छोड़ें, शिथिल करें। आपके घुटने के नीचे का भाग शिथिल हो चुका है, ढीला हो चुका है, रिलैक्स हो चुका है। इस विश्राम को अपने अंदर अनुभव करिए। अपनी चेतना को अब अपने दोनों जांघों पर ले जाएं। लेफ्ट थाई एंड राइट थाई। वहां की मांसपेशियों को महसूस करें। वहां मौजूद टेंशन को, स्ट्रेस को देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। दोनों जांघ रिलैक्स हो चुके हैं, शिथिल हो चुके हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को दोनों कूल्हों के ऊपर ले जाएं। लेफ्ट हिप एंड द राइट हिप, एंड रिलैक्स द मसल्स ऑफ योर हिप्स एंड थाइस। कूल्हे की मांसपेशियां ढीली हो रही हैं, रिलैक्स हो रही हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने पेट और कमर के निचले हिस्से पे ले जाएं। उसको महसूस करें, देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। अब अपनी चेतना को अपनी छाती पर लाइए। छाती की मांसपेशियों को ढीला छोड़ें, आराम दें, विश्राम दें। अपनी चेतना को पीठ के ऊपरी हिस्से पे लाइए। वहां मौजूद तनाव के साक्षी बने, उसको देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। पूरा शरीर ढीला हो रहा है, रिलैक्स्ड हो रहा है और आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता चला जा रहा है। इस विश्राम के साक्षी बनिए। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने दोनों कंधे, लेफ्ट शोल्डर एंड द राइट शोल्डर पर लाएं। दोनों कंधे विश्राम कर रहे हैं, ढीले हो रहे हैं, रिलैक्स हो रहे हैं। अपने ध्यान को अब अपनी दाएं बांह और बाईं बांह के ऊपर ले जाएं। अटेंशन ऑन लेफ्ट आर्म एंड राइट आर्म। देखें, महसूस करें, ढीला छोड़ें। हाथ की उंगलियों को भी ढीला छोड़ें, रिलैक्स करने दें। ज्यों-ज्यों आपकी मांसपेशियां रिलैक्स कर रही हैं। आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में, डीप रिलैक्सेशन में उतरता चला जा रहा है। अब अपने ध्यान को अपने गर्दन के ऊपर ले जाएं। गर्दन में मौजूद तनाव को, टेंशन को महसूस करें और गर्दन के रेशे रेशे को ढीला छोड़ें, आराम करने दें। आप एक गहन विश्राम में उतरते जा रहे हैं। जो विचार आए उन विचारों को आने दें। उससे कोई लड़ाई नहीं करनी, उससे कोई झगड़ा नहीं करना। अपनी चेतना को अपने चेहरे के ऊपर ले जाएं। दाईं आंख, बाईं आंख, ऊपर का होठ, नीचे का होठ, आपके गाल और संपूर्ण चेहरा। चेहरे के सारे मांसपेशियों को विश्राम करने दें, ढीला छोड़ें। और अब आप अपनी चेतना को सिर के पिछले हिस्से पे ले जाएं और सिर के पिछले हिस्से को पूरी तरह से ढीला छोड़ें, रिलैक्स करें। ज्यों-ज्यों आपका शरीर रिलैक्स हो रहा है, आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता चला जा रहा है। और ज्यों-ज्यों आपका मन गहन विश्राम में जा रहा है, आपके शरीर की मांसपेशियां और शिथिल हो रही हैं और ढीली पड़ रही हैं। संपूर्ण बायां पैर शिथिल हो चुका है। संपूर्ण दायां पैर रिलैक्स्ड हो चुका है, ढीला पड़ चुका है। पेट, छाती की मांसपेशियां आराम कर रही हैं, विश्राम कर रही हैं। संपूर्ण पीठ की मांसपेशियां ढीली पड़ रही हैं, रिलैक्स्ड पड़ रही हैं। गर्दन विश्राम कर रहा है, चेहरा ढीला पड़ रहा है। सिर का हिस्सा पूरी तरह से शिथिल हो चुका है। अब आप किसी ऐसी जगह को इमेजिन करें जहां पे कि आप आराम से विश्राम कर सकते हैं। ये कोई बीच हो सकता है, समंदर का किनारा हो सकता है, या ये कोई गार्डन हो सकता है। वहां आराम से लेट जाएं। इमेजिन करिए कि आप एक गार्डन में लेटे हुए हैं और यहां की ताजी हवा आपको और विश्राम दे रही है। तितलियां आपके आसपास उड़ रही हैं और जब आप इनको देखते हैं तो आपका मन शांत हो रहा है। ठंडी हवा के झोंके आपके शरीर को एक मसाज दे रहे हैं। नरम नरम घासों को अपने शरीर से छूते हुए महसूस करें। आप इस टेम्परेचर को इंजॉय कर रहे हैं और आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता जा रहा है। जो भी तनाव आपके शरीर में था, इमेजिन करिए वो भाप की तरह आपके शरीर से उड़ता जा रहा है। आपका शरीर और ढीला पड़ रहा है, आपका मन और शांत हो रहा है। इस स्टेट में मैं आपको कुछ सजेशंस देता हूं। अपने मन में पूरे कन्विक्शन के साथ, पूरी दृढ़ता के साथ, पूरी मजबूती के साथ ये दोहराएं कि कि मैं शक्तिशाली हूं। आई एम पावरफुल। मैं शक्तिशाली हूं। आई एम पावरफुल। आई एम बिकमिंग हेल्दी। मैं स्वस्थ हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग हेल्दी। मैं स्वस्थ हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग रिच। मैं धनवान हो रहा हूं। मैं धनवान हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग सक्सेसफुल। मैं सफल बन रहा हूं। और इसी आनंद को महसूस करते हुए, इस रिलैक्सेशन का आनंद लेते हुए, ये जानते हुए कि ब्रह्मांड की सबसे बड़ी शक्ति आपके साथ हमेशा है और हमेशा रहेगी, अब आप वापस आने के लिए तैयार हैं। अब मैं 1 से 5 गिनूंगा। मेरे 5 गिनने के साथ साथ आप धीरे से अपनी आंखें खोलेंगे। 1, आसपास की आवाजों को सुनना शुरू करें। 2, अपने शरीर को थोड़ा थोड़ा हिलाना शुरू करें। 3, अपने पैरों को मोड़ लें। 4, अपने शरीर को हिलाएं डुलाएं। और 5,
Okay, give it a big stretch. Do the Ustikasana stick pose. And after that, bend at the knees. Turn the body towards right side. And take 3 normal breath in and out. And with support of both the hands, come back into the sitting posture. Rub the palms together. Generate heat and place them over the eyes and face. Massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes few times under the palms. Gently slide the hands down and very slowly open the eyes. Sit in any comfortable cross-leg posture and get ready for the cooling down pranayama. So let's do Chandra Nadi pranayama. Bring the right hand forward. Roll the first 2 fingers into root of thumb. And we will inhale and exhale from the left nostril. Inhale from the left, exhale from the left. Other hand you can keep into the Vayu Mudra. Roll the first finger into root of thumb. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Okay, bring the hand down. Next, let's do alternate breathing. Again, same mudra, same way, but breathe in from left, breathe out from right, breathe in from right, breathe out from left. So left to right to left. Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama or Nadi Shodhana Pranayama or alternate breathing. Okay, conclude when you breathe out from left. Then bring both the palms on top of each other, or you can sit in a Dhyan Mudra or join the hands together in prayer. We're going to chant 3 Mahamrutyunjaya mantra, everybody together. Close the eyes now until the end. And after Mahamrutyunjaya mantra, we will do short meditation. During meditation, keep awareness at the crown of the head, Sahasrara Chakra. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kachchit Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub the palms together. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face. Cross the fingers over the forehead and cover the eyes under the palms. Massage the eyelids. Very slowly open and close eyes few times under the palms. Slide the hands down. Slowly open the eyes. Place the hands over the head, neck, shoulders, arms, and the whole body. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Jai Sri Krishna and good evening everybody. See you tomorrow in Surya Namaskar session. Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you.
See you in morning.